If you're thinking about upgrading your gaming setup with the Thermaltake ToughDesk 500L, stop right there. Because today, I'm going to give you the honest truth you won't find in the product ads. The ToughDesk 500L promises a fully customizable, ergonomic gaming experience with electric height adjustment and dazzling RGB lighting. But here's what surprised me. It's rated only 2.6 stars on Amazon, and for good reasons that could ruin your entire setup. You might expect unparalleled stability and premium quality, but what I uncovered will make you rethink if this desk is really worth your time and money. So, buckle up, because this is not your typical review. But before you jump to conclusions, stick around, because I'll also share who this desk might actually work for, and how you can still get the most out of it if you decide to go for it. Let me start by painting the picture. Imagine you've got a killer gaming rig, 3 monitors, your favorite mechanical keyboard, and a high-end mouse. You want a desk that not only holds everything but can adjust height smoothly so you can switch between sitting and standing. The Thermaltake ToughDesk 500L claims to deliver just that with a steel-constructed L-shaped frame, an electric motor for height adjustment, and even RGB lighting to flex your style. Yet many users report that this dream quickly turns into a nightmare. Why? Because the execution doesn't quite match the marketing promises. First off, the assembly. If you expected an easy setup, you're in for a surprise. The desk weighs close to 170 pounds, and with all those components, steel frames, motorized parts, 2 mouse pads, cables, you're going to need a weekend and possibly a helping hand. The instruction manual is somewhat vague. It's like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. And guess what? If one tiny bolt isn't aligned perfectly, you risk wobbling or worse, damaging the motorized system. Anyone who's ever built IKEA furniture will empathize, but this is a whole new level of challenge. Now, the motorized height adjustability feature sounds sexy on paper. You get 4 memory preset buttons to save your favorite sitting and standing heights, plus a digital display that shows your current desk height. That's pretty futuristic, right? However, users consistently report that the motors are noisy, about 52 decibels, and slower than expected. The desk moves at only about 30 frames per second loaded, which means getting from seated to standing can drag on longer than an afternoon Fortnite session. Also, the motor's duty cycle is limited to 1 minute on and 9 minutes off. Yes, it needs cooldown time. So if you're someone who likes to adjust height dynamically throughout the day, you'll be waiting. And the anti-collision sensor, designed to stop the desk if it hits obstacles, often malfunctions. It either triggers falsely or doesn't trigger at all, risking damage to your gear. At this point you're probably thinking, wait, what about the quality? After all, the ToughDesk 500L boasts a 3 cm thick desktop with high-pressure laminate that's anti-scratch, and a steel frame for stability up to 150 kilograms. Sounds solid, but the reality is more nuanced. Several reviewers complain about the desktop surface chipping after just a few months of use. The anti-scratch coating doesn't hold up against heavy gaming peripherals or aggressive keyboard use. Plus, the steel frame, while robust, is paradoxically prone to wobbling if all the bolts aren't perfectly tightened. In other words, the promise of durability is hampered by inconsistent build quality. Okay, so what about the RGB lighting? This should be the desk's shining star, right? The ToughDesk 500L includes a full-surface RGB mouse pad on the main desk that's customizable via Thermaltake's ITAKE software. Unfortunately, those who tried complained about buggy software that's hard to sync with their other RGB gear. Plus, the lighting effects sometimes stutter or freeze. It's like trying to throw a rave in your gaming room, but the DJ keeps missing the beat. The side desk comes with a non-RGB mouse pad, which feels like a missed opportunity for coherence. Alright, before you lose all hope, let's talk about cable management. This is where the ToughDesk 500L does score some points. It includes an integrated cable tray to keep wires tidy and hidden, which is a boon for gamers and streamers tired of tangled messes. The large surface also fits Super Tower PC cases, up to 27.2 long and 13.5 wide, so you won't be juggling your desktop's placement. The height range from 70 cm to 110 cm supports ergonomics well, letting you find the most comfortable position for long gaming or work sessions. Now here comes the twist. While many complain about the desk's issues, others swear by it. How? It turns out if you're patient during assembly, willing to do some DIY tightening and adjustments yourself, and can tolerate the motor noise and quirks, it's a solid option for a premium ergonomic gaming setup on Amazon. It's especially suitable for those who prioritize the L-shaped workspace, a feature that's rare among sit-stand desks, and love the customizable RGB flair for their battle station. So, who exactly is this desk for? If you're a hardcore gamer, content creator, or a freelancer who loves switching between sitting and standing but doesn't mind a bit of tinkering and troubleshooting, this could be your next desk. But if you want a plug-and-play, quietly operating sit-stand desk that feels flawless out of the box, you might want to keep looking. Now, let's not forget the warranty. Thermaltake offers a 2-year warranty covering the desktop, motor, frame, and controller, which provides some peace of mind if you run into issues. But don't be like me and joke. I hope you don't need to use it more than twice because you might turn into an expert desk mechanic by then. Also, given the desk's hefty price tag, which is steep for many gamers, the return policy and customer service responsiveness are crucial factors before purchase. Speaking of price, I haven't mentioned that yet. The ToughDesk 500L sits in the premium price range for gaming desks. You're paying for the smart features and RGB customizations, but with inconsistent quality and some user complaints piling up, the value is debatable. Sometimes, paying less for a similar desk without electronic height features, but built like a tank might give you more bang for your buck. But if you're set on the electric adjustable height with RGB aesthetics and an L-shaped design, this might be your price to pay. Before I wrap up, here are some final thoughts and a little humor to keep things light. Why did the gamer bring a ladder to their desk? Because the ToughDesk 500L was the only one that could reach new heights, after a minor assembly mishap, of course. Or how about this? The only thing more electric than the ToughDesk's motor is the static shock you'll get gliding across that giant mouse pad. On a serious note, if you love RGB and having your whole battle station synced, but the software gives you the blues, just think of it as a disco party with mood swings. And finally, remember this: if your desk wobbles, just call it advanced motion simulation for an immersive experience. So what's the bottom line? The Thermaltake ToughDesk 500L is a mixed bag. It has the potential to be a fantastic, ergonomic, and stylish gaming desk. However, it comes with significant caveats: assembly challenges, motor limitations, build inconsistencies, and buggy RGB lighting software. If you're someone who doesn't shy away from hands-on fixes and values the L-shaped design and height adjustability, it might just work for you. But if you need something reliable and effortless right out of the box, there are better options available. If you're still intrigued and want to snag the Thermaltake ToughDesk 500L at the best price today, check out the link in the description below. It's the easiest way to compare deals and make an informed purchase. Remember, no gaming desk is perfect, but it's about matching the right gear to your needs and budget. Thanks for watching this honest review. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the coolest gaming gear. Until next time, may your frags be high and your desk height perfect. Game on.